Morning, everyone. And on Ethereal of Zeta M. Monday, April 20th, 2020. Thanks, Isabel. You great. Okay, so a handful of things have changed since last we saw our hero, our quote-unquote hero. Wow. Thanks. So I have modified my town a little bit. Okay. Daisy May. Thank you kindly for always buying my turnips. Here are some freshly picked bamboo shoots straight from the mountain. My favorite. You don't plan to do whatever. Do whatever, I don't care. Fuck. Morning, Eos. How you doing? And I definitely wasted my Nook shopping yesterday. On a bunch of candles and a dustpan. Hey, Vesta. Even if you already got a clock, I thought I might like another. I like to keep 2 clocks around myself. It gives me peace of mind. At least one is bound to keep telling time even if the other stops. Just an idea. It's deep, Vesta. Bamboo shoots. Doing alright, you? Pretty good. Did you get some sleep, Eos? I know you've been struggling with that lately. Double-sided? What does that even mean? Okay. Oh yeah, we got a ukulele. I wish I hadn't. I was hoping it would be an instrument you could carry around, but that was a weird expectation to have. I sat at around 8 and slept until 5 a.m. Yo, that's good. It's super good, Eos. I'm super jazzed to hear that. Oh, so it's not. You're correct. Now there's my event list. Thank you for noticing, Eos. Should be working now. Hot refresh is all we needed. And the jar. Hey, Royal. Here's our nip room. One of our nip rooms. Double-sided wall clock. What does this look like? I can't see that. Oh, one of these bad boys. Got it. I now understand. Hey, folks. Oh, happy Weed Day, everybody. For anybody who celebrates, I hope you celebrate responsibly. As with any sort of substance. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. I got some decent sleep. I watched the first episode of the new Digimon this morning. It's different. I suppose I don't need this in here. We do already have a clock. Let's just have extra clocks. Never had a weed. That's fine. Not for everyone. And I don't even necessarily recommend it. Because I've had a bad weed. And if it's not government regulated, then you never know what's going to be in it. I know that's like a crazy paranoid thing to say. But given recent events in my life, it's just the way it is. So, we've extended the graveyard a little bit. So now we have 3 tombstones on this side. We can't extend it this way because we got to destroy this ramp. So that's today's task. So we're going to destroy this and then extend just a little bit, and then we'll make another ramp going back up here. Probably like here or something. Yeah, but it's true. No, for sure. But I kind of used to, like, think people like that were crazy. Well, not crazy, but, like, just being paranoid, which is a symptom of, potential symptom of smoking weed. But, no, it's absolutely true. Anyway, regardless, I hope everybody's being responsible. Because weed was a good time back when I used to do it. I know I shouldn't talk about this on stream or whatever, but whatever, it's legal in my country, so I don't care. What in that, Prentice? How are things on your end? So, same shit, different day. That's how it go. With, yeah. Yeah, you just never know. You just never know. It's a scary time. I'm hungry. Does rice go with chicken nuggets? Yes. Probably. Thank you, Nook Miles, for being lenient and counting bamboo as a wood. Bamboo wood? Would you classify bamboo as wood? Or is it like fibrous material? Rice go with everything. What about chocolate? So we're just gonna do the usual. Meander around town, probably catch some fish, probably catch some bugs. Maybe terraform a little bit as a treat, but what are you gonna do? Bamboo's technically a grass. Interesting. Graham. This motherfucker. Alright, I got rid of a bridge that I kind of sort of need a little bit. Morning, Jack. Mochi goes good with chocolate? I don't know. I'm not a pursuer of these things. Oh, right. Okay. I'm also working on this, the neighborhood. Biscuit. How'd he get out of his house? Yeah. Well, actually, there's a reason he's out of his house, and it's because he was crafting something yesterday, so there's a hole in his fence. Hey, Candy, I guess I'll talk to you. So yeah, this is the work on the neighborhood. People got little fences. They moved Vesta's house up here yesterday, but I want to have it so that, I should have built this in a different way. I want to have it so that you can, walk in the front or the back. So we're gonna do a little terraforming here. And so I need to move literally every single one of these houses up. Doesn't want it to be a little neighborhood. Hey, Sydney. You bet to sing KK Metal? Although I do like the idea of these, like, a certain amount of people living, like, on the water. That's, like, nice. You know? So I'm not sure how sold I am, actually, on moving everybody up a layer. Don't forget to wear a helmet. Yeah, I'm not super sure. Not super sure about this whole situation. If I want to move Biscuit. And who's this? This is Astrid. What is it, Biscuit? What do you want? Biscuit trying to start to cry. No, it's okay, Biscuit. Biscuit, I love you. Please don't cry. Speaking of Vesta, she's actually home. I wasn't using my brain when I moved that house. God damn it. I did it bad. Hey, Landa. How's it going? Yeah, I did a dumb. I should have had this one space over to the left here. That was stupid. That's a huge waste of space. There it is. Enjoy your cleaning your body. I will definitely have fun. Chrissy, did you give Vesta fucking star rod? Natural square table? Stop calling me Cruiser! I'm calling the police. Definitely fucked up the house placement and it's gonna take forever to fix. I agree. What do we got? Ooh! Cute. It's a 1x1. Looks real nice. Alright. Cool. Thanks, Vesta. Yeah, I could have sworn I told, what's-her-face to give her the talking to. But yeah, I literally want to be able to move. I really wish you could move stuff so that it occupies the same space as its previous incarnation. Like, I would love to be able to move this just one block over. So then, yeah. But then I would honestly probably keep the fence in the same place. And then have... Yeah, because I want them... No, wait, these only have one. On one side. That would be this close. So this wouldn't have this much room. This would have... Presumably... If I wanted to go with the same pattern that I'm doing, this would have the fence be here. Done with work and gonna drive back to the warehouse to drop off laundry in a bit. Good luck. Enjoy your laundry dropping. Be safe. Drive good. Okay. I'll show you my paths later. I found them. I want to see paths. Yeah, I need to really look into some custom paths because these ain't cutting it. I mean, they do okay, but, you know, not ideal. Okay, so I have to figure out who I'm going to move next. You know what I could do? I could move Vesta over to be the next plot of land, and then I could move whoever the next day over to where I wish Vesta's house was. So, in an ideal world, let's just lay this out. I don't know if I want them to have only a one by one path to the backyard, you know? And I also think I kind of want them to have a bigger backyard than what these guys do. Actually, these guys have a big backyard, it just opens up onto a cliff. So it would stand a reason that we could move these houses forward a little bit. Sorry, I'm urban planning. Look like a stalker hotspot? Sweet. Don't look now because I need to drive. Watching stream is not ideal while driving. This is true. Do not watch stream while driving. I will not give you brownie points for this. So, I'm thinking... I do want the fence to come all the way up to the path. So that's where their backyards go to. Then, I would also like their backyards have a little bit more space, so I would want to move the next house up one square, and also to the left one square. Any points for watching stream while driving in Animal Crossing? No. You can't drive in Animal Crossing, silly. Can't fool me. Okay. So, technically, I'm going to want this over here. How many is this wide? This is 2? 2 by, like, what, 4 or something? Something similar to that? I want it to be... Whoops. If you collect enough bells, good luck. Good luck. Ow! I don't even know what to do. I would honestly like to start house remodeling in Animal Crossing. I would honestly like just empty an entire room. Okay, so if I do this, the house is technically 2 or 3 wide. I think it's technically 2 wide, but you can't. God damn it. Technically 2 deep, I should say, not 2 wide. You can't technically traverse on that. This third part. So I guess they're 3 by 3. Or 3 by whatever. So... okay, so that's 3. Okay, so that would be where I'd want to move it to. How big of a backyard is that, though? Oops. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself and planning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 backyard. So I might want to have it 1 tile back that way. Like move it here. Get rid of this front part. Okay. Then have these are right up against their fence. Sorry, I'm just very bad at planning this stuff, and I just kind of want to iron this out beforehand. Definitely can't move like Vesta's house right over here where I would like it to be, because Biscuit's house is definitely too close on the cliff below. How many wide are you? 1, 4 wide probably. Probably like this. I should really just start using patterns to put on the ground for this stuff, because it would take way less time. And be a way better representation of like stuff's space and how much it'll take up. Listening to you mumble is oddly relaxing. And I want them to have a back gate open, because that seems neighborly. Or Noel. We're just recognizing how we fucked up. Real quick. This would want to be 1 more over. Right here. Yeah. Fun! It's something. As you can see, we've got some machinations for future plans. We haven't really done anything yet today. It's been mostly being contemplative about how I packed up this layout. This house, I was like, oh, I'm gonna move all my villagers up to this layer, but I most certainly didn't think it through. I'm working on my DS3 Cinders build. Ooh, that sounds fun. Literally don't know what I'm doing. Well, welcome to what everybody in the world has going on. Literally nobody knows what they're doing. The sooner we all realize that, the sooner we'll get along. How are we feeling today? I'm feeling fine. I'm not feeling super AC hungry, so I can't promise how long this stream is gonna be. Which is to say that I'm not feeling like I have a lot to do today, or that there's anything compelling that I have to offer about Animal Crossing right now. So, so I guess we'll move Biscuit's house, right? But then Biscuit's house can't occupy the space that I actually want it to occupy, pretty sure, because it's technically too close to where his house is now. Like, he would move here. That would open up one space on the side here, which is what these yards look like. But even these are a little bit close, and I'd like for them to be, have a maybe a too wide yard, you know? I think you can still move it, maybe. So that's another thing, is that, like, I think that this looks pretty quaint, but I think that their yards are pretty close, and I'd like to move them all, like, one tile over, you know? Also, hang on, while I'm thinking about it, do a custom design. It is literally just... I know this isn't, like, much. Oh, wait. Okay. And then do a black outline. Your town is so fucking cute. Thank you. There's definitely some stuff that I would love to work on. I'm trying not to alter it too much in terms of terraforming. Tile. Yeah, you can move a house for $50,000. I would move mountains for $50,000. I know that's not what it's equivalent to, but... that also definitely isn't quicker than laying down paths. Just because... Nope. Just because with the paths you can actually, like, do it all at once. You know? I've been moving people's houses yesterday. Yeah. Moving people's houses is a whole G-dang thing. Alright. Oh yeah, happy weed day, everybody. So... I don't know. I'm gonna think about that literally all today. I'm not gonna make any decisions right now on stream, I don't think. I'm gonna, like, maybe do that at the end of the day when I'm feeling a little bit more sure about my decision. Oh right, hang on. Let's put those candles that I ordered last night into the graveyard real quick. Hey, Sydney. Come on, video game. Give me a break. We all know where I want to put it. We all know it's a one-by-one thing. There you go. That's so tough. I love the graveyard. I am rather fond of it as well. It's like... it's desperately skirting the line between too much and just enough in terms of, like, its busyness. The spruce trees are really pushing it in terms of, like, being a lot. And I don't really want to add them, like, evenly. I kind of want them to look like they're growing there naturally or whatever. So they're kind of... what to do? Vinny, what's up? Vinny, you better not be thinking about moving away. Really like to give you a humidifier. That's That's great. No problem. Thanks, Sydney. You the best. Because I'm going to put my goth flowers out here. And then a rose over here. A rose by any other name, etc., etc. Just put a bed next to a fireplace. Ooh, man. I wish the fireplaces that I'm aware of, like I could actually curl up next to them in my life. But where they exist, they're not really curl up besideable. I'm day in the corner of my living room and really want to put a sign above it that says "Piss, I dare you." Oh. Whoa, I love these things. Just the fact that they're like a light source. I would love to put that in my room. Where to put though? I was gonna say at the foot of my bed, but I need that for accessing this. Oh, also I want to see if I can customize this. Right quick. I'll throw it over here next to the desk, maybe. Room is my aesthetic. Is definitely my aesthetic as well. Can I customize this clock? Nope, it's not what I wanted to do, but this is fine. Natural square table. I think I want to make one of these. I can find some place to throw this outdoors. Looks like a no on that alarm clock. Okay, noted. All my villagers that leave my town and putting them up like memorials. Well, all right then. But yeah, I have garnered a very specific aesthetic. And my friends know enough about me that they know to give me, like, goth and dark things and masks and stuff, so it has been very, very good. I have done okay. Oh, I need to put those away. Killing me. Your main floor is, like, refined for my taste, but I love your house. Aw. Thank you. I definitely get what you're saying. Is it just because there's fancy music playing? This music is gonna drive me crazy. Nah, it's like intimidatingly clean. Listen. I could show you the basement if that'll make you feel better. It's not clean. But it is also just a turnip floor right now, so it's not actually terribly exciting. Actually, while we work our way up to the main drag, let's shake trees. Because we need wasps' nests. Not you, but I'll take it. I want to see your murder basement. We'll check it out later, if you're still around. Or if you've got someplace to go soon, we can just run back and go grab it. I want a 420-bit alert every single time we pick up a weed. Today. It is required. It's not required. I lied. I'm sorry. goes. Goodbye. Thank you for your service, tree. You will be missed. Whoops, that's not what I want. Excuse me. Oh man, speaking of Twitch money, I was only hearing about this controversy yesterday. I hadn't like watched the clip. Man, that one lass. I don't think like she deserves to get like ruthlessly attacked. She's clearly just an idiot. But man, that Twitch clip of that lady saying that, like, basically saying, hey, why aren't you subbing to me? $5 isn't a lot of money. Just infuriating. Like, actually feels yucky to watch. It wasn't great. Basically, she's trying to, like, convince people to sub to her because she's like, oh, $5 isn't a lot of money. And if, like, you're watching Twitch, you're, like, probably working. And, like, you have money to spend. And if, like, you're not working, like, you're probably trying to get, like, a job and, like, looking for a job. So, like, you can't afford it. It was really yucky, yeah. I'm obviously paraphrasing. I'd recommend, if you want to know the full context, you can probably just look up, like, Twitch subscriber, $5, $20 controversy clip. I don't know. Kicks! Kicks. Look at these lovely backpacks. Yo. Leather. Yeah. Red Greaves, yo. Yes. Yes. You had some good shit today, Kicks. God damn. Hey, Paladino. What up? Hey, Biscuit. Aerobic leggings. These look like they have... like, they're made of straw at the bottom. You know? I'm buying many things. And buy most, if not all, of your things, Kicks. Imagine if you went to a store and every single individual item you wanted to buy was a separate transaction. That's some good goods. Should we also cheer for him? I don't know. It's up to you, I guess. Oh, it's that nice sunshiny rain. Oh my god, it's almost 9 already. That's crazy. And the good news is I don't have to water any of my flowers today. So it's gonna be sunshiny, and then it's gonna be bug o'clock. Is he meant to be British? Kicks? I have no idea. I'm sure you could interpret it that way. Sure. How are we doing over here? Flowers. You growing? Technically? You do look like you're technically growing. Yeah. Sun showers are interesting. I agree. I'm surprised there's no worms in this game that like wriggle up after it's rained or something. Oh good. Oh good. I'm really glad you guys haven't had any of this on offer before. Wow. None of it. Not even one. Eggfish. I have a gasoline can on a stove in my house in this game, so I guess I'll buy a retro gas pump. I don't really know what to do with that. Bat umbrella? Guys, it's just an umbrella. Like, I get what you're going for. That ain't it. Ooh. Wavy tile. I like that. Just like this blue dot flooring. I like this. I feel like I have this already, but I love it. And it can't hurt to infuse this place with more bells. Meanie. Oh, right. I suppose I should sell. Wow, I have a lot to offload. Maybe we should do that first. Biscuit. Well, I mean, I'm right here. So we might as well assess these fossils. The bad umbrella is a disappointment. And that's a mood. Assess fossils, please. Thank you. Okay, cool. We can sell those for big stonks. I should have checked the stock prices, but I can't imagine they're huge. It's just Monday, so. Cardboard boxes, yay. Meanwhile, my friend, like, intentionally goes out of their way to, make their house look literally as garbage as possible. So I definitely want to build a bridge here. If I could build and destroy something in the same day, I would build a bridge here, and then I would demolish, that ramp we need to demolish. But you can't. You can't. Also, that was my favorite game to play as a kid. The Flora's Giraffe pattern. I'm going to be really upset when we run out of, inevitably run out of, storage. Oh no, I left the oven on. I really like this wall. It looks fucking great. I don't know if it's really a kitchen wall, you know? Yeah, that doesn't feel kitchen-y to me. Not bright enough to be kitchen-y. And it clashes with my red things. Fudge is chaos. Fudge is unacceptable chaos. Fudge is unacceptable chaos because he is a known chaos factor. You can very quickly, like, not dismiss him, but, like, calculate appropriately as you need to. Not too much. I think my bathroom wall looks pretty good. It's a little bright. But it matches this sink. I still haven't settled on one of these sinks. So we're just gonna not commit and have both. No, I like these tiles too much. Alright, everything else just goes in the bin. For future remodeling times. What do we get? Oh, right, retro gas pump and folding chair. Oh, I know exactly where to put the folding chairs. We can start putting those around the plaza instead of my own chairs that I made. That's where that goes. I really want to. I'm gonna go to my kitchen and see if I can fucking figure out what I want it to look like. Oh right, Noelle. Here's my garbage basement. Usually the basement would be actively and intentionally filled with trash, but I needed the floor space. I needed the floor space for turnips. I also forgot I grabbed this and I almost got a second one. So. Anyway, that's the basement. The basement-ass basement where you keep all your shit. Because who has a finished basement? Okay, what was I going to do? Right, kitchen. And then I need to figure out what I'm going to do with my north room. I have no earthly idea what I'm going to do with it. Okay. Ah, wallpaper. What looks kitchen-y? Gray striped wall? Maybe? That looks pretty nice. Although the floor doesn't match. That's alright. I can live with that for now. Stonk Market is good. Walk-in closet has been turned into a crack-ass bedroom with 5 beds, a bunch of plushies, and a desert as a floor. Nice. That is ideal. Okay. And we go back out into the wild, wild world. No, wait, that was the DS game. We go back out into the New Horizons. Oh no, we had 0.1 drop frames. That's no good. Excuse me. Sweet. Up. 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 be proud of my snail catch video game. Alright, folding chairs. There you go. I also don't feel like this clock needs to be here. Feels like there's too many upright things on sticks in this general zone. You know what? I know where to put the clock. I put it right here. Yep, perfect. Perfect. There we go. Or maybe I could put it behind the vending machine. I don't know. Able scissors are open. Hey, Biscuit, what you think about? Because I want to sell my sleeved apron, sure. Sure, Biscuit, anything for you. Everyone's up with when I'm done with work, so I have to wait 30 minutes. No! No! Yeah, I find public transit. Well, I don't know. I can't speak for every city, of course. And especially not one across the ocean with a massively different culture than mine. But I find that bus schedules and bus times are not reliable. Best of times. At the bust of times. Thank you, thank you. I will be here for an amount of time. $10,000? Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. There we go. He'll just teleport into his cage eventually. Good morning, Minosha. Speaking of excuse me, I have to use the bathroom super bad. Why didn't that work? What the fuck? Did that go off for you guys? I didn't see it. That's not great. Are we awake now? Give me a sec. Let me replay that and make sure that it... What the fuck? I'm gonna fix that before I use the bathroom. Sorry about this, guys.
Are we awake now?
Sweet. I'm sure we're all glad I got that working again. Anyway, I'm gonna be right back. I missed the other one by 5-ish minutes. That sucks. I'm sorry, Linda. That sucks. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put on some Sayonara Wild Hearts music. Surprise, surprise. And we'll be back in just a little bit. Stay tuned. God damn it. I opened up my phone on the turlet, and I had Spotify open, so it switched to my device, which was connected to my Bluetooth headset, which was in my room. So it was playing music on my phone, and that's why you guys stopped hearing music. I'm sorry about that. RIP. So, big apologies on that one. That's on me. Me. What am I doing? Wooden chair. Saved apron. Okay. Not my thing. Okay, let's go look for the remaining fossils. Fossils. Oh man, it's gonna be like oh, right! Many stars were wished upon last night. Forgot about that. Ugh. Rest in peace because of headphone user. You got it. You're gonna go back in your cage. Ah. Don't clap for me. You can't even touch your G-dang hands to your G-dang hands. Don't get at me. Yeah, apologies that there wasn't music. There was music for a very short amount of time. Ooh, big ol' star piece. Large star fragments. It's cool you're still headset shopping. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out what the fuck I was doing with headphones. And I still don't really know. I think one of my biggest points that I would dock from the Oculus Rift S is that I don't feel like I can put my headphones over it. And I'm sure that they want me to buy a headphone peripheral. I'm just indecisive. Well, it's okay to be indecisive, especially about like bigger purchases, like potentially very expensive headphones. Fuck. So I understand. There's a little bee on my bus stop, and I can't figure out how to get past the glass. It's a little bee. Oh, it can't figure out how to get past the glass. No! Poor little bee. It's doing its best. Man, bees are cute as fuck. God, they're so cute. Why are we killing them? They're so cute. He's doing his best, and he's just ooping into that G-dang glass. That's one of my favorite. I don't know if that's a fake article or whatever. It doesn't really matter because I like the sentiment, which is that when bees bump into each other, they make an equivalent of an oop noise, like when humans like navigate each other, and they're like, oh, oop. Very cute. Come back. I don't get people that kill them for no reason. I meant society as a whole killing them just because of what we're doing to the earth. But, yes. People that kill them for no reason make me sad. Especially those motherfucking chunker bumblebees. God, they're fucking cute. One of my favorite things about staying out east is just how many flowers there are and how many bumblebees there are. They're just big old bumbling fat boys. Ugh. Size of those lads. Yeah, they're just like, oh, excuse me. Oop. Oh, excuse me. So cute. Oh, geez, we're full up. Are those big ones carpenter bees? I have no idea. You're probably right. But I think of them as bumblebees because they bumble around. They're big old butts. I can't get that right now. Let's go sell some stuff. Massive fluffers. Carpenter bees are black and shiny. Do you know the genus name for bumblebee? Because it's adorable. No, what? I don't. Bombus? Don't. Do not know. Alright. Timmy and Tommy. Buy my dinosaur bones. I'm gonna sell the wooden chair. I don't need it anywhere. That rhymed. And I don't even care. There was a pretty big bumblebee in my parents' yard once, and he was trying to get into an opening in a tight corner, and that had a nest, and he was trying to fly so he couldn't fit because of his wings, and the bees crawled in. Oh no! Poor guy. Bombus. Oh, Bombus. I'm gonna get rid of this sleeved apron. I don't want it. Sorry, friends. Not worth taking up an inventory space at my home. Is that the fucking Skyrim symbol on the back of those cards? Bombus. Oh, so good. Oh, right, stock prices. Well, I'm sure I'll be back to sell some shit. Me and Tommy, don't you worry. I'll return. Also doing his best, but he was a bit stupid. It's okay. What? There's no action for like when you even open the door or anything? Video game. Live streams of bees are good. Very good. Ooh, there's like a whole Gothita outfit here. Anybody wants that? What do we got today? Able Sisters. Kind of a week for you guys, honestly. I get some tank tops that show how buff I am. No thanks. Got some hippie skirts. I already have one of these. Don't feel the need to own any. I don't actually think I want anything from. Oh, these are alright. Yeah, I like these. Yeah, not a strong showing today for me at the Able Sisters, honestly. Gotta say. Pretty disappointed. You gotta get the dress. I don't gotta. I mean, I can. I don't gotta, though. Purple. And that color. The black one? Or the purple one? Black. I used to be terrified of wasps and bees, even bumblebees, when I was a kid, and I've had Bumble sit on my shoulder twice as a child. Ever been stung by a bee, knock on wood, and sometimes they just chill on me. Huh, that's crazy. I don't think I've ever had a bumblebee, like, casually, lay on my person. To think of now, but as a kid I was terrified because they sat on me. I was laughing at wasps can fuck off. Okay, fine, I'll just get the whole fucking thing. No. I'm using my phone sometimes and they'll just land on my screen and then walk onto my hand and hang out. Oh, cute. Cute. I did have a bee get tangled up in my hair one time. I felt really bad. So I like had to try. I tried to just swish it out and it stung me and then died and I felt bad and I watched it die. It was very sad. It was real sad boy hours, as they say. Vizzo, your character is cute. Thanks. I'm really glad in this game you can just make your character whatever. Really, really glad. Character creation in these games used to be a nightmare, if anybody wasn't aware. It was not good. Did I buy the black cap? What the fuck cap did I buy? I literally just bought it. F for Bombos. I made him a little grave. I buried him in the sand and made a little tombstone for him. $420 Blazes is trending on Twitter. Well, I have good news. It is 420 Blaze It Day, so that tracks. Happy 420, everybody, and anybody who celebrates it. Please smoke responsibly. And hopefully, if your place of residence doesn't have it legalized for some reason, please get it from somewhere you trust. That's about it. Somewhere/someone you trust. Something about wasps at once because his friend stepped on their nest. Oh no! Yeah, I forgot what a sting felt like for like the longest time because I hadn't been stung since I was a kid. Not great. Not like the biggest fan. That whole getting stung thing. Aminoquarosing. I'll have to check Steam and see if that one's available. Wishlist it. Go to the hospital just in case of an allergic reaction. Fuck. That's scary. That's one thing that I'm scared about. Constantly. Even though I have been stung by bees and wasps, it's just like, what if my body just suddenly decides it's allergic to bees? And then one day I get stung by a bee, and then that's it. I know that that's probably not how it works, but, you know. It's scary. All of your mom's side is allergic to bees. I definitely understand people's fear of bees who are allergic. Like, perfectly justified. So speaking of. Well, it's a wasp, but you get the idea. These trees are not easily accessible to shake. Alright, that's fine. That can just stay there. That can also stay there. Well, never getting those. Call an ambulance a couple times because you can get serious reaction even if you aren't allergic. For sure. I have no actual allergies. I have actual allergies. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, I'm allergic to dust mites, which basically just means dust. Which sucks. I'm pretty sure I have some sort of hay fever thing. Because last time I was out east, there's like a farmer's field like really close by to where we stay, and I was fucking dying. It was horrific. So I might have developed one of those. Cats and dogs. Not like deathly allergic to them, but like it's not great. Back in February, early March, in February, March. In early March, I was at my cousin's place, and their dog, like, just barely touched me. And by the time we left, like, we weren't there for very long, and I always, like, very actively avoid dogs. I looked at my arm, and it was just fucking exploding in hives, which I'd never seen such a fast and aggressive reaction in my life to that. So it was weird. What the fuck? You've been stung by a scorpion? That's terrifying. The idea of encountering scorpions on my day-to-day is not an idea I super like. uncle throwing up, and he was like, "You're not getting in my car. I'm calling an ambulance." Wow. Wow. Hey, Jeppa K Beak. No, I don't actually. Thanks though. Thanks for asking. You fucking bot. Okay. Boop 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 in it now. No. I actually do want to wear that skirt. And I would like to wear some type of shoes. We have no scorpions and only kind of venomous snake. Only one kind of venomous snake. Yee. Scorpions are not a thing here. The idea of encountering them as like a regular thing. No thank you. Hey, hi. Guess what? Fuck that noise. No thanks. I appreciate your interest. Nope. Not down for that. Ooh, I like the look of that. Oh, that could match my my Mega Man hoodie. Potentially. Speaking of Mega Man hoodie. I don't know which one of these is my farthest along one. There we go. Now we matchy. Hey, train. Your hair is messy, so you're leaving your headphones off. But we're putting headphones, if your hair is already messy, wouldn't your headphones not really be a problem? Danger animals don't seem to enjoy several months of severe cold. Except for wolves, although admittedly wolf statistics support that like wolves aren't really super dangerous. But like mooses, man, I don't want to fucking tango with a moose. God damn. I get so angry looking at videos of people like standing really close to a moose. Because like, even if it doesn't have ill intentions, if that moose just like fucking moves in the wrong way, hey, you're dead. Yeah. No, moose are terrifying. They're just behemoths. Like, yo, I feel that, Astrid. Eggfish, you said we have so many fucking bugs and snakes, but I read that as we have so many fucking bags of snakes, and I was like, why? Why would you have that? Oh, Christ. Be more scared of encountering a moose than I would be a bear or a wolf. I'd be pretty scared of a bear, depending on the context, to be honest. But yeah, a moose is not ideal. You should have a really, even if you don't live somewhere where moose are like a common thing, the only takeaway you should have about moose is that you should have a respectful fear of moose, because they can just kill you. You're also way more likely to encounter a moose. Yay. I've seen a handful of moose in my day, but they were like hundreds of meters away. Why did I do that? That was dumb. Far more scary. Oh, well, a black bear? Yeah. I'm thinking like brown or grizzly bear kind of deal. But yeah. I've seen black bear a handful of times. We used to do trips to the dump up north. Well, I mean, we still do. but like I usually don't go to those. And we would see bears just fucking rooting through trash, as they do. Because of course they are. But the bears we usually have aggressively avoid humans, yeah. You don't have grizzly bears? Fair play. Hey, Sheldon. Black bears are way more common around my area. Yeah. Yeah, if you go up north, black bears are like pretty fucking common. Don't fuck with coyotes. I probably would not fuck with coyotes. Those G-dang coyotes. No. The fuck is a javelin? Javelinas? What? In Massachusetts, where my dad's family is, the next door neighbors have emus, and wild turkeys just run around. They're horned pigs. Like there are videos on YouTube of Finnish people yelling at bears to fuck off their lawns. I think I've seen one of those videos. Because they wanted to feed the horsies by the highway. Don't do that. Don't do that. In general, like big animal? No. Big animal can do anything to you. It don't give two fucks. Javelins are wild boar of Mexico, US. Gotcha. These are the ones that everybody needs their guns for, right? Killed Perkele at the bear, and the bear got scared away. Poor bear. Don't feed it. Well, yeah. Oh, hey, Biscuit. I'm gonna put away my net because I've hit you like 3 times. There's some folks have been calling you cruiser. I really dig the way that sounds. Would it be cool if I called you cruiser through? Please don't. I'm gonna fucking go to the head office right now and complain about everybody calling me cruiser. I think Vesta's still doing it. Sheldon's definitely still doing it. Maybe Ursula. Fuck. Don't put baby bison in the back of an SUV. Why would you do that? Why would anybody think that that was a good idea? They're calling me a slur. No, I didn't mean to report how he dresses. No, it's fine. I'm gonna die of cold than getting bit or mauled by an animal. Weather is danger. Weather is big danger, yeah. It's kind of baffling that humans decided to settle in the places where Linda and I have settled. Not like collectively we're gonna live in the same place, but just in northern areas where a good portion of the year is just, hey, fuck off. The good portion of the year is just a huge write-off in terms of survivability. There's like a really old comic that's like, the cold air stings my face. Why do I live somewhere where the air stings my face? It's like, yeah, it's a good point. Why would anybody live in a place like that? Yes. Well, fuck, I'm committed now, I guess, yeah. No, I definitely feel that way. Did I already complain about Sheldon? I think I already complained about Sheldon. I feel bad, because I wasn't paying attention. Yes, please. Air hurts my face. Why do I live where the air hurts my face? Yeah, exactly. Okay, and I think Vesta called me Cruiser. And I think that's it. Maybe Candy called me Cruiser once. I'm sorry, Vesta. The report is just free user content. It resets the resident to default. The nickname is... But... Then what's the point? Whatever, fuck it. Thank you, Night Crusade. I'm broken because I don't ever want to live anywhere with no proper winters. No, for sure. I feel the same way, Linda. But I know. I'm like, the fuck, why? Well, in general, having seasons is nice. Like, I couldn't fucking live in, like, California or, like, an LA where it's just like, oh, it's just fucking summer most of the time. Like, what? I'm sorry, pardon? Don't like that. Let's be careful about what we order. Ooh. I didn't choose one. They just started calling it for me. I didn't like type it in. I just like mashed a button and now they're calling me Cruiser. The same weather after a couple months. Yeah, I would probably go crazy. Also, hi chat. Hey, chemist. Excuse me. I'm gonna order a bunch more street lamps. Maybe. What do I want? Maybe solar panels somewhere. I don't know. Playground gym? Fuck it. Sure. I just need to fill my island up with horseshit, according to Isabel, so. I think I'm good right now. Ugh. Eyeballs. I want them to not be open right now. So that's kind of like an eternal mood, as the kids say. There's a specific amount of items you need for a 5-star rating? Yo, is that true? That's weird. But whatever. Animal Crossing is weird, I guess. Not super surprised. Or I shouldn't be super surprised, I guess. Is a better way of putting it. Let's fish in the river, because I feel like that's where we can get cans. And I need garbage cans. You can cheat it? That doesn't sound fun. Or minimum amount? Gotcha. No. There we go. Whoa, where are you? Not a pale chub? That name seems a bit judgy. I like that. I'm sorry, 400? That's too many. That's too many items. Where would I put all of that? Post a lot about the game's code. Yeah, I've heard people have been data mining it pretty aggressively. Yeah, that's a lot of garbage. There's no way, like, I can feel organized and throw that many items into the into the ecosystem. You know? Like, the closest I feel like I've got is my graveyard, which is just a bunch of tombstones. I'll have to look into it for sure. I want to get those exact numbers and see what I can do. Whoops. No, come back. Fuck. Please come back. Frick. It's not hundreds of items. Yeah, that seems like you would have to literally like fill almost all tiles of your island with just shit. Which seems like a lot, and not something I'm willing to do. Really, all I want is the golden fishing rod recipe. Fishing rod and bug net. That's all I care about. I don't care about the golden axe. I think it was like 60 DIY and 60 Nooks Crannies. Okay. That's a little bit more manageable. I feel like I'm on my way to that. 20 Nook Miles furnishings. Okay. 50 DIY. DIY. I feel like I have DIY all over the place, though. You know? You can't get the golden net and rod till you complete the Critterpedia. Fuck! I didn't know that that was attached to the Critterpedia. I would have given more fucks about missing out on a bug or a fish from last season if that was the case. Wait, this probably isn't worth swapping for anything. It's not. Goodbye. It happens. I think I missed like one fish. I think I missed a stringfish from last season. And that's it. Maybe some bugs. $40 store-bought nooks, around 50 fence. I definitely have 50 fence. 110 trees. That's a lot, actually. What's the turnip prices today, guys? 137. That ain't bad. That's a pretty good starting price. 250 bloom flowers is a lot. 7 bridges, 6 ramps. Let me see. We got some work to do. I'm gonna donate that one because we haven't donated this bad boy yet. You little chubby boy. It's definitely a lot to do. Let me check my Critterpedia. If anybody is like super caught up on the Critterpedia and knows what I'm missing or can spot what I'm missing, let me know. Yeah, because I think I need a stringfish, and it ain't there. Have the other turtle? I do not have the other turtle yet. I love this little illustration of the fly. It's very cute. Yeah, there was one fish that left at the start of April. Those other butterflies are summer season, so you're good. See. I see. Alright. I will look into that also. Oh. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna go assess some fossils. Yeah, you have everything you need for spring and stuff? Really? I definitely think I missed at least one fish for the last season. I'll be back shortly. All right, good work. Thanks. I just like fishing and catching bugs. Honestly, like the home home decor stuff never super drew me in previous Animal Crossings, but because of how flexible it is in this game, because of like Happy Home Designer tools and being able to put stuff outside, I definitely have a lot more desire to do it. Okay. What I do want to do, I think, today, is I think I'd like to island hop a little bit. And I guess I could take a picture. Island hop a little bit because I want to start aggressively looking for, aggressively looking for gold shards. Put those away. Right, I forgot to donate this bad boy. I did a whoopsie. I don't know where I'm gonna put the gas pump. Fuck it. You can just stay here. You can live here. This is where you live now. Off them islands. Okay. Can do. Right. Okay, well, let's bug catch and fish catch for a minute, and then we'll go back to the store. And then the museum. Never waste a trip. No. You doing okay, Locust? I had a dream that the next Halo game was a third-person, 100% clone of Gears of War. It was really bad. Ooh! I got a guppy. You're new also. I have tons of extra fossils if you need them. Also, I did a thing. I saw that you did a thing. I admittedly usually add friend codes in between streams. And I went over this yesterday, but I don't really have people over on stream in my island because I kind of like to play solo. I know that's like counteractive to like how streamers generally are playing Animal Crossing, and it's probably hurting. It's hurting the bottom line in terms of like retention, because I know a lot of people want to like come by and socialize and stuff, and that's fun. But I just like being able to place things at all times, and also get balloons and stuff. And also, it's less stressful. Yeah. Welcome back. That's a lot of things. And I don't make the rules. You have to dab when you get a dab. That's just the way it goes. I like being able to watch a streamer play solo. Yeah. No, both are valid. I'm not saying that. I don't want to imply that, like, one or the other is correct, you know? I heard Deb. Oh, we were discussing not having people over on the stream? Yee. Like, it wasn't, you didn't say it, at Crusade, but, I usually just assume that's what people are, going for, when they change for, switch codes, especially if I'm streaming Animal Crossing. But, I thank you all the same. I'll definitely add you in between streams. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I quit playing multiplayer because Nintendo multiplayer stuff is full of fail. It definitely is. Silver Astra, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the base boosted RNG follow. There's a super rare chance that when somebody follows, you could get a base boosted version of the Danny Phantom theme song. So thank you. I would understand if you left, but please stay if you're feeling generous. You sound so defeated. I've given up in a lot of aspects of my life, including but not limited to sounding enthused about the base boosted RNG. Oh, we gotta make a trip back to the home too. What else do I want here? I'm trying to think. What would look good in this little secret kind of like little crevasse? I don't think I'm gonna put a ramp back here. That seems excessive. I want it to be secret and just be accessible by ladders. Or a blow-up couch. That'd be nice. Does the game think time has passed if you go a day backwards? I have no nips. Linda has no nips. Linda is like a Japanese manga, where the nips have been censored out. Or a Japanese anime. In manga, the nips are not censored out. That's one of like the weirdest forms of censorship to me. Well, that's not true actually. I take it back. I immediately am like, nah, that's not true. Ooh! Yo, someone threw this in the trash? Are you kidding me? Look at this. It's cute as hell. I really like it. I don't think I'll keep it in here, but I really like that. I am Aladdin. Does Aladdin not have nips? Who else doesn't have nips? Is it Mario? I don't remember. Was the big deal that Mario did or did not have nips? It's hard to know these days. Any change to the time will spoil nips? Apparently that's not the case because Linda was doing some, moving out if I go back a day? I don't think so. But also Linda had some turnips laying around and was doing time traveling shenanigans, and I don't believe had any spoil. I need to move so I need to move so many houses. Yeah. I relate to this problem. Candy. Oh. There's like a pandemic going on. Not like in the real world, but like in my Animal Crossing town, in terms of fleas. Within the same week, if you don't go past Sunday, will not cause nips to spoil. Oh, going backwards counts as going forward through the end of the week. I get what you're saying. Fastidious character. Man, fastidious. What a good word. That's a really good word. Nipple spoil? I mean, Yeah, actually. Kinda. All things spoil if you really think about it. As long as you don't Sunday. Never Sunday, not even once. It's like wood, scary banana. Oh. Doesn't care. Whatever you heard while sleeping is between me and me. So keep your trap shut. Gruff, you're so gruff. That I unearthed an amazing buried treasure visit. The truth is that I managed to dig up some old marbles from when I was just a little kiddo. Getting excited about finding some old toys got turned into a tale of forgotten treasure. That's forgotten treasure, that counts. Yeah, you're good. No worries. You're alright, Silver. No need to apologize. Marriage stays fresh if you buy a Smarties thong, though. What did that sentence mean? Oh, I asked. Oh, Zucker's here. Oh no! I didn't see Zucker around my big friggin' thing. Eat Smarties. Oh. Song made of Smarties. Does that technology exist? Like, I'm game. Oh, right. American Smarties suck.
He's a phantom.
Tomine. Tomime? Thank you for the follow. I forgot. American Smarties and Canadian Smarties are very different. So I understand what you're saying now, because a underwear made of Smarties, the candy in Canada, would be quite the feat. Pantomime? Pantomime. Got it. The gummy thong? Good buddy of yours, right? The one from a melting pot? As soon as I saw you two together, it was obvious you two are friends. Yeah. What's popping? Hey, Pantomime. I'm gonna fuck that up a couple times. I'm sorry. Sorry in advance. Eggfish, you can't just claim people. You can't just claim new people that you meet. That's illegal. American Smarties are worse. Well, yeah, they're just rockets. They're nothing. They suck. If anybody isn't aware, look up Canadian Smarties and American Smarties and marvel at the difference, because one is good. What was that? I didn't actually like contend with all that information, but you did a hint at the end, and it has me worried. Morning, Vision Chat. Morning, Zach. Morning, gents. American Smarties are what we call rockets, right? Yes. So that's why I was confused when we were talking about Smarties thong, because Smarties thong seemed like hard to do. But if you just think about like candy necklaces and stuff, then it all comes together. It's like, oh, you mean dry chalk dust sugar. Got it. Understood. Eggfish, you're coming on a little strong. They're new here. Say that bat is adorable. Thank you. I made it myself. It's on my little Animal Crossing OC. I would love bats as villagers, but what are you gonna do? I once saw a candy thing in a dollar store that had one. Was strongly tempted to buy. Candy since this whole thing began. Oh no! Candy prayer beads. Yeah. Starting getting indigestion at 6 a.m. and lost so much sleep. Hal. So happy 420 and Rena's B-Day. Yes. Happy 420, everybody. If you have Franker Face Z or Z or Faces installed, get those Inviso Highs out. You know the one I mean. You know the one that's appropriate for the date that we're on. Petition for bat villagers. I mean, I'm game. I would love that. I would love bat. Yeah, everybody celebrate responsibly, if you are one who does so. Thank you, everybody. Is alcohol. Sorry, Viz. I mean, you don't have to apologize to me. There's no need to apologize. I'm not offended. It is today. You having a think? Driving by your place. I've got something just for you. Any interest in buying an Explorer tea? Oh, I thought that said tree for a second. I was confused. Sure, seems a little steep, and I probably won't like it, but here you go. One day, Linda. You'll get there. Click is a good egg. Yeah, I don't like that. Not my style. Thanks though. I'll keep that one at home actually, because that seems like something somebody might want. Ow. Give me a sec. I'm gonna come back. Don't you worry, guys. I'll be back. I'm just gonna go donate things. I was determined to avoid that nest of wasps. Just being online. Online dating, I don't think is gonna work out for me. It just doesn't seem like a good barometer to gauge people. It's really reductive. Take your time. But first, how may I assist you? Donation, please. These little guys. Look at them. Look at these cuties. I'm so done with dating, it's not even funny. I believe you. I don't blame you. I would like to start and try that sometime. Maybe in my lifetime, but you know. We'll see how it go. Yeah, it seems like a whole thing. I'm not gonna say it's not a whole thing, because it's definitely a whole thing, and it seems hard. I'm actually fairly certain that it's something that I couldn't be good at, because it just seems hard. It just seems really difficult. I believe. I don't, but thank you. I'm not convinced. Fucking MSN. Holy shit, Minosha. You have dated yourself. God, MSN. You have the sexiest snakes in the bag. That is a callback to that time I misread something in chat. I should have a command for how many times I misread something in chat, because that is quite often. I don't know. But that's the thing, right? Like, I'm not confident. Hey, hard stop. I'm not confident. Okay, new thought. I'm not confident that I could like convey that to somebody via like an online dating environment. It just doesn't seem possible. I think I just need to like meet a person first and not like start on the predication of like this will be a relationship. You know? Does that make sense? Like, I think I just need to vibe it out with somebody. Is okay and valid. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Summary of my experience with quote-unquote online dating, because I technically haven't participated in online dating. It has been basically a spectator sport. 90% of people that I am engaging with, and not engaging with, like looking at, they will have in their bio, if my dog doesn't like you, I don't like you. And it's like, okay, cool. All right. They will mention that they like dogs. They'll mention that they are only on Tinder for their dog, for somebody's dogs. They mention that they'll steal your dog. They mention that they want your dog. Bonus points if you have a dog. This is like a super specific thing, but they will have a picture of them in front of the helium balloons filled with the numbers that represent how old they are. And that is not uncommon. That feels like 2 in every 3 people you see on one of those apps has a picture of that. And I'm like, what? Who does this? Like every year? What? And the other one, and this isn't like bad, but it seems like, and this is really particular to like where I live. Oh no! But you will see generally the same people who have those number pictures will have a picture of them in very fancy / sexy getup, and they will be on a balcony in Toronto, where you can tell that it's Toronto by the skyline, or they can see the CN Tower. And I'm like, if you live Toronto life, I'm sorry, you are too high maintenance. I can't. I'm not about that life. It's too fancy. It's too fancy for my blood. Anyway, I have learned a great many archetypes exist, and it's just funny to me how like so many people fall into one of these archetypes. It's bizarre. Anyway, I haven't learned much, so, and it's just like, again, the way that I'm talking about it, it's reductive. It's so reductive. It's just like, oh, let me reduce these people, these human beings, down to like these couple images and a handful of words and some stats about you, and it's just not how I would want to get to know somebody. I don't know. Too much truth. Then you're polyamorous and watch what happens. I mean, okay. I mean, but I'm not. I'm not in a relationship, is the thing. And I don't like lying. We were in a chat room and he was being funny, and so I was like, have my MSN, Addy. It's especially like if when you said that's just a different time in how people socialize. Like you said, what, you got really lucky in grade 7 or something like that. So that's just a very different time in how people engage with other people. Like the reality of it is, it's like dating apps, like people have an agenda, you know? I think that's kind of at the root of the issue for me. Yeah. I think that going into a relationship, friendship, or otherwise with an agenda it like not taints the whole thing, but like it kind of fills the edges with like this uncertainty and this weird vibe that I'm not personally a fan of. I just think I need to like meet people via friendships. I think that's where I'm at. But like that hasn't proved historically fruitful. I don't know. Everyone got back together in high school, been together since. Nice. Okay, Cupid has been fair. I've made friends. Cool. Speed dating type events were more common. I mean, in these trying times, I don't think that it's gonna happen, but I get what you're saying. I don't know. It's all just fucking weird. I don't know. Navigating the interpersonal minefield that is engaging with other humans and trying to find relationships, be them friendships or otherwise, is just bizarre and very difficult. I'm gonna cut down this tree. That's what I've decided to do just now. Fuck. Like, we're getting together a group of people at this place so everyone can meet. That sounds like a party or a get-together in which, if I'm going there, I will be a wallflower. I can't go to events where I do, even events where I know people, and engage with new people in a meaningful way. I just can't. I essentially, like, I make new friends or get people used to the idea of me via hanging out with friends and other people happen to be there. That is the only way, because that's the only time I feel comfortable enough to, like, quote-unquote be myself. Because, like, I don't know, like, I'm not a, I don't know, I'm just, like, polite and, like, courteous to a fault. But, like, that's not, like, that is a part of me, but that's not, like, all of me, you know? So we're doing commercials. That's when I came up with this recipe. It's 2020. Who watches commercials? It's too good to keep myself through in the bottle. What have we got? Gel bed. I thought we learned this. 7 years and we decided to go our separate ways last summer, and now I'm enjoying being single. Being single is cool. There are a lot of people who I know who can't be. Like, there are personality types who I don't think can be single. They have a lot of trouble defining themselves and being a human without another person. Which I personally think is unhealthy. But, like, I'm not here to fucking do character judgment. Codependent? Yeah. It's not bad, it's just like, I've known people who, like, jump from relationship to relationship, and I think that isn't inherently bad, but I think that, like, if you notice that pattern, I think it's like, hey, maybe figure you out. I don't know. Like, if you jump from relationship to relationship and they're not, like, working out, and you're trying to just, like, latch on to the next thing, and I don't know, if there's like a certain degree of like hedging your bets and just like, hey, I'm just gonna try all these things out and see what sticks, and like that's a valid method. I'm speaking like I'm an expert on these things. PSA: Invisible Guy hasn't been in a relationship literally ever, so you know, grains of salt and all that jazz. Yeah, I get you, Linda. I think crushes are neat, though. Like, I basically crush on all my friends. Not like internet friends, but like, I don't know. I think I get by pretty casually, like, hanging out with my friend group because I tend to become really, really good friends with my friends' girlfriends because I get along with them really well. I think it's because, like, I don't know if this is just incidental, but it might have something to do with it. It's just that I grew up with a lot of girls, and so I think I have an easy time, like, talking to them. When there's this established rule that, like, I can't, not necessarily can't, but within normal, quote-unquote normal societal context, like, I will not be a threat, or whatever that phrasing or idea that I'm trying to get out there is. So you determined not to marry, but I get it. It's nice to always have someone, but maybe get a cat or dog or fish instead. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, just gonna revisit this idea. Inviso guy doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Take everything that he's saying with the big old grains. Big old salty grains. Mostly just rambling. Do I hear a balloon? I can't tell if I hear. Oh, I see it. Listen, I've tried internet relationships before, and I just can't. I can't with that. I'm not opposed to it. I think I discussed this a while, like, semi-recently, and the way that I put it is, like, I don't think it's impossible, but I don't think that I'm willing to, like... Paisley bandana. I thought that said banana for a second. Oh, cute! I don't know what I'm trying to say. I went through one, like, big thing. And, I think it's hard if you largely engage with people online. Like, if you're kind of an introvert and some of your closest friends are online friends. If you have a thing with a person online who is your friend, and you guys agree to be like an item or whatever. Agree is a very important part of that. And then potentially, like, maybe years down the line, like, you're still internet dating, and then, like, you just decide to go your separate ways. For me personally, if I don't disengage for a long period of time, and I still talk to that person because they're my friend and I want to still be friends, because that's just kind of how I am, if you were in an online relationship exclusively, that feeling doesn't go away. Because you're functionally engaging in the exact same way that you were before. And so it can become really difficult to get away from that feeling or those feelings that you had. And I did that, like, one time, and it literally consumed, like, years of my life. Not in, like, a super, super harmful way, but in a low-key, I was sort of not reserving myself, but in the back of my mind, I was like, well, I still feel like I'm in a relationship with this person, so, like, I don't know, I guess I'll, like, be less outgoing and stuff like that. And that was in a point in my life where it would have been really good to be outgoing and looking for other people, but I wasn't because I still had these feelings. Anyway, that makes sense. It was a joke. No, but I felt like I wanted to explain, like, what I had been through and my feelings on that subject. I get you, Linda. Younger kids not being allowed to have opposite gender over? What? Hey, Zucker. What's up? I did do that. I do that every day. I hate the little thing where you can't hang out with him, you're a girl. Yeah. I think that's also dumb, yeah. I didn't read that whole thing because Animal Crossing dialogue is not much. But don't put things in your nose. A booze today. I don't want to do my doc appointment. Are you like physically going into like a thing? Like a place? Good luck. I hope everything is okay. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the the takeaway is relationships are tough, and I'm not convinced that I can ever do one. I think I'd like to try. That would be cool. That'd be a neat idea. But, you guys can't see it, I'm shrugging. Did I just hear a villager go, brrrr, and now they're trying to talk to me? I have no idea where they are. I want to make sure, because, no, I know. You put a Kappa face. That's like the universal symbol on Twitch that you were making a joke. So you're good. The way you feel about that stuff is valid. Yeah, I still talk to that person, like now. Like I continue to engage with that person who I had feelings for and like a long friendship before any of that happened, and then afterward. But at a certain point, like literally not that long ago, like a couple years ago, and I've known this person for like maybe like almost 15 years now. It's crazy. Probably more than that. I don't know. I'd have to go do the math. At a certain point, I just had to like be honest with myself and with them, and I was like, hey, so like I explained basically what I explained to you guys. It's like those feelings haven't gone away, and so like I need to hard cut and like go away for a while and disengage so that I can like reassess. And like we didn't talk for like maybe close to a year or something like that. It was a while. And now we talk and everything's fine. But yeah, for me personally, like I had to disengage and be honest with that person and be like, hey, I still feel this way even if like we've been going on like we're friends, like the part of that doesn't change. And it's like, okay, I need to sort my own stuff out. But that might just be a me thing, you know? Just to follow up since I started the new drugs. Gotcha. Google Duo, and it feels wrong to call my doctor. My dog, because why even, but she's going to see my living room, and phone is going to make me look sickly, and the cats will interrupt. It sounds like a whole thing. It sounds like a whole G-dang thing. Anyway, Invisible Guy wears his heart on his sleeve this stream. Fuck. How long was my streak? Still 96, okay. Bad about smacking the fish with the bobber? No. No. Not really. Did I feel bad? You think the governor literally deleted the schools? Pardon? I feel 2% bad for Pixelfish. Okay. That's a valid percent of feel bads. You may continue to feel bad. Being deleted by the government? Or governor? Or... He said schools aren't opening until next year, and grades don't matter now. But yeah, wild. It is definitely wild. It would be incredibly weird to be in school right now. Quote unquote in school. You know what I mean. Being a senior right now, that shit hurts. Yeah, because, like, there's not a normal sense of closure, I feel like. So, I don't know how that's going to resolve. Oh, did we get dab and I didn't dab? Was I not paying attention? Yeah. Google Duo graduation? That seems so weird. Man. That makes me, like, sad to think about. Is that okay to say? Like, it's not sad as in, like, oh, that's so sad. Not even, like, a real graduation. Like, there's something about it where it's like, oh, there's this huge global thing that's out of your control, and, like, so you've been robbed of this, like, quote-unquote event in your life, even if you don't necessarily care about that event in your life. Because I know a lot of people aren't, like... It's condescending? Yeah. It isn't condescending? Oh, I see what you're saying. Right. Like, it genuinely gives me a feeling in my person body of, like, oh, Had a reason to drive through Manhattan on Saturday, and God, it was depressing. No, if we're going back to school, and I think that's a little scary than knowing, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, like, do we just push stuff back and, like, ignore the proper allocation of, like, school time whenever everything goes back to normal, and we, like, kind of hit the start button on things and resume as if from the before times? Do you get what I'm saying? I didn't articulate that in a great way. Basically start where everyone left off as soon as things can resume normalcy. Or, like, just kind of move on, you know? Fierce Fisher. There's a little pack of children screaming and roaming around the complex yesterday, and our state is basically business as normal, except that businesses are closed and thus people can't be fucking dumb. Get handed a pass because the system is low on doctors. Ugh. I don't like the idea that states are opening up. There was a really good bar graph. There was a really good bar graph that was flattening the curve, which I'm sure you've seen. Or not a bar graph, a line graph. That was labeled something along the lines of God, I don't know if I liked it on Twitter. I would love to dig it back up and quote it fully and post it for you guys. But it was basically like if the curve like gets flattened and like kind of reduces and it helps like everything not get super fucked. It was labeled as C. It wasn't that bad to begin with. So like in the odd chance that things have been handled appropriately and can kind of be maintained and relatively normalized and resume, like there's going to be this sentiment among people that like, hey, we freaked out for no reason, and that's kind of what I feel like the reopening of states is like, because they're like, hey, look, see, everything's pretty okay because we did such a good job. I feel bad. We've kind of gone spinning into a topic that the other day I was very much like, hey, this isn't, I'm not like opposed to this topic, but I would like this to be an escape, but now we're kind of like in it. And I don't really know what else to talk about. I watched the Digimon Adventure 2020 episode 1. That was kind of cool. It's pretty weird to see that exact same character designs and aesthetic redone, but like it's different and new and like a reboot, and not like they're not aesthetically like changing the characters at all. Very interesting. I have good news. The new drugs worked at least. Hooray! Let me distract you with cats. Okay. A welcome distraction. Oh my god. Hang on. I need to show you guys this. Sorry. I'm just looking at this. And the tweet is just, what is their SoundCloud? It's very good. Very good. Anyway, what's your favorite video you guys have seen in the last week? I can't think of one because my brain is bad. Wait, the new Digimon is out? Yeah, it's coming. It's I think 3 episodes are out right now. So yes, Digimon Adventure 2020 is a go. And this is not to be confused with Digimon Adventure Try, which I tried to watch but couldn't get far into it. I think I watched like 5 episodes, maybe. Hey. One of the dumb ones I watched. Well, there you go. Where can I buy this mix? They're so talented. There's something. Let's go back to the house and drop some things off. I mean the graveyard. Not a house, a graveyard. Where can I watch Digimon? I watched it on Crunchyroll. So, unless you have a Crunchyroll account, I can't recommend a legitimate source. No, it's not in storage. Put this yucky boot in storage. Put this up here. Okay. No, don't do that. Which tweet I really liked? Oh yeah, it was really good. That one was really good. Wake up, grab your Switch and buy a little turnip. Very good. It's just Timmy and Tommy screaming. You can't redeem Inviso Scribs? No, I put a pause on it, Pingu, because I haven't been getting to them at all. So I'm putting a pause on Inviso Scribs until I'm done with commissions. Sorry. Wait. Okay. I am not a very popular and talented artist. I'm an artist, and I have people who like my stuff, and that's enough. What about paid commissions? What about them is I haven't been doing them. It's really hit or miss with me when you hire me for commissions. This is probably not a really good thing to talk about publicly as a person who wants to make money off of art. But and anybody who's commissioned me can speak to this. I multiple times can speak to this. Sometimes I am fucking great. Sometimes I am a fucking phenomenal person to commission. I knock that shit out in like a night, and bam, you get your product. And bam, bim, bam, boom. So good. There's a new emote. There's a new fucking whatever. There's 3 new emotes. Like, but then sometimes it's like, hey, it's been several months, and I just want to die. And I feel so bad, but like all my commissioners are like super patient with me. And I don't deserve them, honestly. Drew has Dan Jones owing me 2 commissions for money since last summer. Yeah, it's okay. Listen, I understand. The struggle is real. And trust me. Trust me in that Dan probably feels awful about it. And he's doing his best, I'm sure. You're doing fine. I'm doing something. After a series of events, I'm becoming convinced I'm specifically not meant to have a Switch. Oh no! But when someone pays me to do it, I feel like it turns out like asshole? What do you mean it turns out like asshole? Like you don't feel like it turns out great quality, or you think that they think you're an asshole? I'm gonna need more context on that asshole part. You need to go take your meds? Please go take your meds. The quality just downgrades. Yeah, I feel that too. I don't know. I do feel that pretty aggressively. There have been a handful of commissions that I'm like, yeah, that's all right. But most of the time, well, because when I'm drawing for myself, and this isn't true for everyone, but if you're drawing for yourself, you're probably drawing relatively within your comfort zone. And so you're making stuff that you feel confident about making, and you are making it look good. Whereas commissions, you're probably going to be drawing something that somebody else wants to draw, and that might be out of your comfort zone. And so you might not, it might not turn out as well. Don't forget to take care of yourself, everyone. Everybody, take care of yourselves. Go on, tell Viz about your asshole. Okay, I mean, feel free. Mine has poop come out of it. Shocking, I know. Sometimes you just have different levels of encouragement. And, I don't know. Like, I feel especially bad given how much quote-unquote free time everybody has right now. But, like, truth be told, for me, the day-to-day, it hasn't changed at all. So, it's, like, current events have not largely affected how much work I am technically able to produce. But I definitely feel a weight of, like, lethargy. And if you take this to Gruff. Okay, sure. I'm sure he'll love it, Sheldon. Late last night, this morning, I think I found a regular Switch that isn't horrifically gouged, but the payment for the light has already gone through, and I don't have the money to order the Switch. I have sent a message to cancel the light, but I'm fairly certain that by the time that gets sorted, the Switch won't be available. Oh no, I'm sorry. Heard blips of it, but didn't actually hit my feed today. What? Yeah, what are you talking about, Carnist? What happened in Nova Scotia? Whoa. I need to know that. What's happening? There was a mass shooting in Nova Scotia? Where? Can you guys say a town name, please? I have a lot of family in Nova Scotia. I didn't hear about this. In Canada, yes. Nova Scotia is in Canada. Can somebody please provide me with some information that isn't just a scary headline? Portapic? Okay. I'm not familiar with Portapic, so I feel comfortable that I probably didn't know anybody there, but I wouldn't be surprised if people that I knew people there. Oh, okay, sorry for getting real serious there. That worried me, because I hadn't heard about that. And when did that happen? I mean, everything is not okay, but like relatively in the world, of course, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, here, have a gift. Here it is. Have a present. Okay, over 12 hours, so yesterday, today? Okay. What do we got? Energetic sweater. I never worn this style. Let's see. Why not try it on now? Nice. Okay. Thanks for the striped tank. And I don't love it. I don't hate it though. Also mentions Enfield where the person was taken into custody. Okay, thank you. Yeah, like my entire mom's side of the family is from Nova Scotia, so, and it's a big family, a large family, so. I'll probably just sell that striped tank. And that futon. I have like 16 futons. Excuse me. Ooh. I think Chrisu had that in her house, so I have seen that shell bed before. Hey Kicks, what's up? I think I'm gonna fill up my inventory and then sell my stuff, and then I think I'm gonna call it for today. I already wasn't certain. Oh my god, Graham, can I fucking push you back in your cage, please? Please. Can you stop doing a sit so that I can take out my aggressions on some digital animal, please? Yeah, well, I didn't think I was gonna stream very long today anyway, so. I also feel bad. Like, I've been enjoying playing Animal Crossing in the morning. I don't know, and I'm glad people enjoy it, and I'll probably keep doing it as long as people are enjoying it. But I want to start getting back to other streams, and I think that streaming literally every single day in the morning is taxing to a certain degree. Yeah. Just because it eats up my entire morning. And then I sleep, and then I wake up, and then do whatever it is I do when I wake up, which could potentially be streaming again. So that can be really, like, demanding on a day where I usually stream at, like, 4. So, like, if I'm going to stream Final Fantasy VII or whatever, and then, like, I literally wake up, stream Animal Crossing, go to sleep, wake up again, and then stream Final Fantasy VII, it can be stressful. And again, I know it's streaming, you're just playing a video game and talking. I don't know. Like, what else am I doing right now? Aside from procrastinating on commissions. So, I don't know. We'll see. Oh! Hang on. Fuck. You son of a bitch! Vextorius, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Ghost Zone. I'm mad that Graham sat down. Fuck you. Shit-ass hamster. You're the worst. And not too soon, either, because there's vacuuming going on in this house now. So, that will eventually get to here. Get to this area of the house, and so I don't want you guys to hear that. So, this is pretty good timing, all things considered. Also, if it's just do what's best for you, beautiful brain of yours, it's very draining to do this stuff. Yeah, no, I know. Listen, like, I'm a big advocate of take care of yourself. For sure. But I just want to feel like I'm doing something, you know? You need to watch me to watch something stupid? Okay. What is it? Give me 1 second. I'm gonna... If this is ASMR, I don't like ASMR. I see a big ASMR in the title. Give me a second, I'm getting to my house. Well, now there's 2. Let me... Oh, I follow Yuri of Wind. Hey. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go sit in my bed.
Benton, don't crap your pants if you see a vampire out there.
Get lost. You wouldn't recognize a goddamn vampire if one jumped up and bit you on the end of your fucking dick. So just get off my back.
What? Okay. Sure. It's okay, it's not ASMR, I swear.
T8.
This is 22 minutes long. How much of this am I supposed to watch?
1,000 bells. Blathers. What does Robin know me? Robin? Alright. Yes. Robin still owes me 120. Oh. Well, hello. Welcome to Nook Inc. Yes.
I didn't hear any of that. Alright, thank you. Thank you very much. Don't let vampires bite you in the dick, unless it's consensual. Welcome to No Kink. Is that what is that what it said? Oh, it's probably Nook Inc. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, but that video is 22 minutes long, and I'm not certain how much of it you want me to watch, and I literally couldn't hear any of that. It wasn't loud enough. So I'm gonna go. Thank you, guys. It's always consensual with vampires, I suppose. Don't ask how I found that. I won't. Hey guys. Thanks for hanging. I just, like, punched myself in the nose by accident by rubbing my eyes. Whoops. And it hurt because I have a piercing that's still healing, technically. Hi, I'm Invisible Guy. If anybody new followed, welcome. I promise it's usually not this depressing. I'm a usually pretty upbeat, chipper lad. But, yeah. The end kind of, had a bit of a downward spiral. Hey, if you follow, consider putting on notifications, push notifications, so that you know when the stream happens. If you're not comfortable with that, that's okay. You could consider, joining the Discord, or following me on Twitter, which is just @InvisiGuy. I'm InvisiGuy everywhere. Because I'll post there when I stream. So that is another method by which you can be notified of streams. If if you have the small amount of money, that is $5. Just kidding. $5 is a big deal. Consider subbing. I don't even want to come off like I feel that way. Hey, apology time. Invisible Guy apologizes. Hey, I don't feel that way. $5 is a big deal to give money to somebody. So, you know, take care of yourself first in these trying times. But yeah, consider subbing because it helps me. Not that you should help me. Wow, this is hard. I have emotes. They're alright. I think they're okay. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Dead body looting, mutant shooting, Venus youthing, rooting, suiting, Luger toting, Ruger loading, bullet throwing, way too long, grenade holding, triangle my mango, your weapon to rap, flash color coded clips in an RPG hat, baby blue ammo, turn red when it claps, shoot your face in the fat, give you cadaver slap, where the level boss at, I wanna click, clap,
This is how you do it, right?
I don't think you did it. I don't think you did it right. Subbing, thank you for the donation of $5 Canadian. I appreciate it. You did your best, and that's all we can expect out of people. Thank you so much. That's really nice of you. Oh, but yeah, that's gonna do it for me today. I'm just gonna call it. What is happening and why? Also, thank you. That was just a donation. Somebody donated $5, and their name was subbing. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging. I don't know if I'll be back later for FF7 or whatever the fuck. I'm probably just gonna take a chill day. Thank you guys so much for hanging. I hope y'all had fun, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!